All right. Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another round of First to Worst in the Morning. I will be your host, Dragon on Your Shirt, and in the commentator booth, we have Baldric,
Hello.
and for our moderator today, we have the hilarious Hoyt.
Hi.
All right, and today we will be running Sploup.
Hello.
Oh yeah, we have a full party going on over here. Oh, hold up. Apparently, we have to make one quick change super fast.
Sploof, we can have you start rolling your weapons, though.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Open
You
that
are
up.
free to roll your weapons.
Hmm.
Ooh, we got the bedecked in rails revolver.
Hmm. uh. All right. I'll take it.
He's taken the first roll. All right.
Yep.
Ooh, hey, that's not too bad, all things considered. We'll probably be seeing that in a second on the stream end. Well, I guess with that being said, Hoyt said, oh, I'm sorry, I'm getting mixed up. Is there anything you'd like to say to the chat before we get going?
Not really. I mean, I hope I'll get good rolls.
Oh, hang on.
Oh,
I
don't
just
we all?
realized I forgot to do the rule spiel. Don't use the panels as protectors or shields. And if you need help with something from a moderator, find one of those restricted do not enter closets that are in all the holes and wave your hands once you're inside there nice and safe.
All right. Perfect. Will you mute me?
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
muted
we'll do all that stuff.
and
All right.
everything. But good luck on the run.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Get Dragon to count you down and send you off.
Already sounds good. All right, well, runner is ready, so you are good to go in 3, 2, 1, and go.
All right.
Go ahead and we'll just mute and deafen this poor guy, and that'll be it. No, it's already taken care of. Perfect. All right. Well, he should be taking off here in a hot second. 1, and go.
You might be lagging behind. He's already gone. It's-
yeah. Here, let me pull up a screen share for your Baldric so you can see what's going on.
Okay.
All right, there you go.
I'm out of gas.
All right, so looks like he's taking the green corridor. Gonna stick to the more stealthy approach.
Indeed, straight into the supply room. We'll see what options he decides to go for.
I'm willing to bet he is either gonna roll a single point semi-auto pistol, or he's gonna get a free optic from the bolt action pool.
He's got the revolver. I may question whether he needs a pistol at this point.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Especially if it's going to be a low capacity pistol.
I mean, there's always a chance you can get something with a little extra ammo capacity.
It's
But
true, but
either way, that revolver will definitely serve him well in at least the first couple of holds.
indeed.
All right. See, what's he gonna get?
It looks like the
Ooh.
answer is probably nothing.
Hey, you know what? That works perfectly okay. He only has to deal with the statics, so
Yes, there's nothing he can't do with a pistol in this first hold. Be it a revolver or a magazine-fed pistol.
got himself a
Yep.
laser trying to lock him down. I think he might still have his. I think he still has his stealth bonus. Oh yeah, watch out for that. Oh, he almost.
He almost did a dragon. You're saying dragon.
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely a close one. Honestly, that was a sick dodge. He was playing limbo with that one.
yeah, it was very close to him. He's immediately feeling the pressure from it, and
Yeah,
that can't be
he's-
good for his nerves.
Yeah, he's taking it slow, being very cautious. I think at this point he might have to just... I don't know if he's trying his best to keep the stealth bonus. I think it might already be too late for him. He's definitely taking a very
Oh,
cautious approach.
Don't go unless you're ready for it, because it turns around there. I think it caught him. There we go, straight into the node. Oh, no, he missed the node.
Taking a hit there, and now he is in it.
That was a little bit awkward and messy, but he is on his way.
Oh yeah.
He took one shot there.
See.
These black irons can be quite hard to spot sometimes.
Oh yeah, it can definitely be a hassle to line them up from time to time. As long as you're in a bright enough area, it's definitely doable. On the bright side, if he does get an optic, he can put it on that revolver if he really wanted to.
Yeah, it would have been nice to see him buy that 1 point bolt action for the optic.
Well, he was.
If he got a nice slimline one, it would have fit nicely on the revolver.
Yep, he was
That would have helped
definitely
with the side
confident in his abilities, though, and it goes to show that yeah, he did just fine with those statics. Not too shabby.
And
I'd
once
say.
again, we're in the dark. He is heading on the most direct route towards the next supply room. A short left turn up here, being turbine. Here we are. He's zooming through the level, so he knows the way around. There we go. There may be more than one Sosig around here. There's quite often a patrol that spawns just around the corner here. Dragon, it seems you've switched the scene.
Oh, that's all right. That's an easy fix. That's on me. All right, there we go.
There we go. Right. Okay. So, is he going to make another purchase here?
Let's see. If
Most runners will go for a semi-automatic shotgun here. Will he follow the prevailing wisdom?
he is
or-
100% going for that semi-auto shotty, getting a Benelli with the
M2.
M-lock handguard.
Yes.
That's
This
that
is
is
possibly the
a
best shotgun roll you can get all round.
yes, sir. Definitely a very nice shotty to get. On the bright side, with there being two variants of the Benelli shotgun, you always have a high chance of getting it in some way, shape, or form. And it being, that's like what? 8 shots in the tube, and then you got an extra one in the chamber. That's, or is it 7?
Yep.
Either way, really good capacity, semi-automatic. What more could you ask for?
So he's gone
Looks
for the
like-
number 4 buckshot, which is ideal for taking out encryption nodes. Did he pick up the token in that supply room?
I don't know. I want to say he did. He might have grabbed it and we didn't notice. I'm not entirely sure.
He did pick up the health upstairs. I'm not sure if he's picked up the token.
Analyzing system.
Let's see here.
Okay, he's confident with the shotgun at least. More confident, I think, than with the revolver.
I definitely would be. The shotguns in this game are just way too much of a big help for dealing with the Sosigs. And the Hardens are up. He's got the first, got the second. Working on some Sosigs. There goes the third. The Fourth
Just enough
and
shots.
oh no!
Oh no!
He's making a hot swap to a revolver. Can't seem to
Just
do
get
it.
close. Just get close. Oh, quick dive away from the Sosix there.
All right, switching back to his Benelli,
No, back again. There we go. Takes a second rapid to send him
and
with a shotgun.
he's got it. That is it for the Hardens.
Next system link.
Now it's just
He
onto
had
the
enough
swarms.
rounds, but panicked a little bit.
Analyzing system.
It's just that panic you need to watch out for. He would do well to sling lock his guns so he doesn't lose them.
I've noticed it's been a trend for some runners to just not sling lock their weapon.
It gives you
Wonder-
some flexibility. We've seen runners in past tournaments run out of ammunition and throw their gun at the encryption nodes. It does the job. It will pop them. It does impact damage.
Swarm infiltration.
All right, the
And
swarms are
it
up.
saves the time for the reload. It's a bit close to that one. Means that it took more shots to clear.
All right, taking
because
a
the
hot
spread
minute
wasn't
to
enough.
reload. All right,
Oh! I
There
didn't
goes
even
the
see that
second.
Suzu there.
Working on the third.
Just take your time. Take your
Oh
time.
no! Oh no! He's feeling the pressure. Taking out the Sosigs really fast, and he's got it.
Just remember, folks, slow is smooth and smooth is fast.
Data extracted.
Okay, but why not fast as fast and fast as fast?
Advance
I
to
don't know.
next system node and take it.
I'm
Fast is
trying to
fine until you
contradict
make
you.
a mistake.
Anyway,
There we go,
he
start to
is
revolver again.
he is done with his second hold, and now he will be on his way to the dreaded, the
Wonderful inclinator.
I don't know if I would use wonderful, but I mean, if that's what you're into.
It's definitely entertaining. Oh, that's a wonderful leap off of the rail there.
Definitely helps getting across Hydro a lot faster. All right, moving into Fenestra. Gonna get himself. This guy, he strikes me as a 6-point assault rifle kind of guy.
Oh, we have to see.
What do you think? What kind of guy do you think he is? You think he might be? Maybe he'll pull a fast one and get a 3-point SMG. Really throw us off.
Override token.
I think it comes down a lot to confidence. An SMG can definitely do the job, but falters at range. But you're guaranteed high capacity,
Mhm.
and high capacity can take you a long way.
Yes, sir. It's definitely a lucrative role because a lot of the SMGs do a lot of the same things that the assault rifles do, just a bit underpowered. But ultimately, they're basically just an AR on a budget when you think about it. And
They do typically have larger magazines than the ARs and battle rifles. You
yeah,
can get at this point.
and the climb to get to the higher capacity magazines for like the Scorpion Evo, it's just a matter of like 1 or 2 buys until you get your big drum magazines.
Mhm.
So it's definitely all right. He's going for the
6-point AR.
6-point, and
You
he
cool
got
that.
himself the IA2 with 20 round maggers. Not
That's
a
very
bad
good
roll.
for a 6-pointer.
Yeah, not a bad roll indeed.
It'll take a few points to upgrade those mags if he wants large ones later on.
It looks like he's upgrading now, getting a 25 round stag nag. Gotta love the jump from 20 to 25 is still 3 tokens.
Yes, it's not the most efficient set of magazines to upgrade.
Mhm. But I suppose the trade-off is most of the assault rifles using stag nags are typically really good rifles.
Yes, for the most part. most of them are AR-15 variants,
Mhm.
and it's got a good reputation.
Yep, and you can
especially in-game.
you can never argue with 5.56 either. It is just way too solid of a round to not like.
Did he break his boxes again? He's got 3 boxes there that are unbroken. Did he pick up a token? He broke one box
Maybe.
downstairs.
I think he did pick up a token this time. But
I remember watching him break it, and I can't remember what he picked up, whether it was health or if it was the token.
it might have been a health. I think he did take his token, otherwise he wouldn't just be skipping it. I would very much be surprised if he's just outright skipping his tokens for some reason.
I think it's one we'll have to watch back and find out. Okay, so he's taking the corridors down to Inclinator, heading down to the lower door,
Mm-hmm.
and
Maybe he's unconcerned with material wealth.
I'm just trying to work out which entry point he's going to need to get closer to the node.
I think he's on the right one.
Yeah, it's by the upper entry door. It looks like it's right outside.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't have a great view of his radar before. There we go.
All
Straight
right,
in.
and he is in it. He's in Inclinator. Now it's time to see if he will make it out on the other side, or if he will falter like so many other runners have on Inclinator.
Well, it was an aggressive start to get to the top there.
Mm-hmm. Looks like he's all right, the hardens are up.
Hardens are up.
Clearing out some SOSIGs, making a path for himself. He's taking the zip line,
Oops.
taking out 1, 2.
Is he going to do?
Oh,
try
he
and do
got-
the rest
he got-
on another pass again.
He probably will. He'll have to make another pass. Looks like he's just going. All right, he's got another one on the zip line.
Oh, he's not stopping. Okay, that's
Right.
certainly an approach.
It's not a bad way of going about it. It makes you a harder target for the SOSIGs as you're zipping up and down, but at this point, I think he'll have to take his time and stop at the encryptions on the way down.
Yeah. There's time lost here, which is points lost, just through to the time taken flying past and beyond the encryptions.
I'm sure he'll make up for it. The important thing is that I think for a lot of our runners, the important thing is just simply surviving Inclinator.
Indeed. Survival is the most important thing. It always is.
All right,
There we go.
that's another harden down, and that is the last harden. Now it's on to the swarms.
Advancing to next system layer.
Indeed. I just feel that if he'd stopped there, at least on his second pass on the way back up, he could have cleared us out without the SOSIGs collecting too much. Used a bit of cover to finish them off and have been onto this phase a lot quicker. But he's doing well. We can't take anything away from his run. As you said,
No,
survival
sir.
is the most important thing, and he's managing the SOSIGs quite well.
Yes, sir. He is definitely. He's handling Inclinator just fine. I am more than certain he'll come out at the end of this. All right, that's one swarm down. I think that was another one.
It's still there. I think it's missing 2 of its 3 nodes. Reload the shotgun first.
Right.
Uh,
Zip
no,
lining down,
okay.
getting up close. That's another swarm down.
This time he's taking his time to aim and take out the encryptions on the way. Finishing off the
Working-
SOSIGs as
working
he
on
goes
some
past. That's
SOSIGs.
good. That's some more kill points for him. This is where reloading the shotgun and using that as a bit of range might have helped him, but that's the swarm cleared.
Sir, now it's on to the recursives. I have a feeling he might have just not have thought about the about using the shotgun. Sometimes I notice some runners though, they do tend to favor just using whatever they have in their hand instead of going through the hassle of making hot swaps.
Well, he did start with the shotgun and swapped out. I was just worried he wasn't going to reload it at all, but he remembered. Last thing we want to see is someone having an empty gun in their hands when they want to use it. Although, obviously, it's not needed for these last encryptions in here. We've got one up the top here, one is much further down.
Yes, sir. This guy hates tactical reloads. It's a full reloads only for this guy.
Come on.
All right, he's got the first recursive down, and he should have no trouble with the last one. All right, making his way down, taking out some SOSIDs on the way. Oh,
Good
nope.
jump down. Missed his landing though. Here we go.
All right, he's in a good
behind
spot.
His wall.
Clearing out some SOSIDs, and oh no. Whatever you do, don't porcupine it. And he's got it. That's it for Inclinator. Sploup making it all the way to the other side of this dreaded cinder block sliding hellscape.
Oh, he survived. He just needs to move on. He took a couple of hits doing that, but not much at all. He was making good use of cover.
Yes, sir.
There's a bit of jitters on his hands there. Could have been tracking, could have been his hands moving. He did add one extra block to that last recursive.
The tourney jitters do be real for some people.
They really are. And it's panicking that kills runs. Okay, so he's taking the left turn here. He has opted not to go through the main hub area. So he won't be able to get any extra health from any hot dog barrels on the way. As he makes his way up past Hedrons to Altar.
Yes, sir. He should be fine on health though, because some of the boxes and I think at the very least he will get at least 1 health point out of
He should,
the
yes. He
supply.
should be fine.
Yeah.
The question is how much combat is going to happen on the way. Sometimes you can run into a patrol inside Altar. It's a very small space and it can get very filled with hot dogs.
Yes, sir. Everyone likes a good shootout at supply point, right? It can be fun. You know, until the SOSIGs just get a little too much, like they do at Presidio from time to time. All right. Now, let's see. If I were to make a guess, I would assume this guy is either going to start getting power-ups or, yep, getting himself one shield dog, getting a ghost dog.
Override token found.
Given his wheel gun one last salute.
Override token found.
All right, there we go. We actually have a confirmed token get.
We do indeed.
All right, and upgrading his magazines to, at the very least, a 45 round PMag. He is it's looking pretty good for him. He's got capacity. He's got a power dog. He is pretty much set for now. He just has to make it through Void, and then it's just a matter of whether or not he can survive the terror bind.
What do you mean by turbine? So
Yes.
I was curious as to what you meant.
Yes,
there.
Terrabine has been a fun little nickname for Turbine on the last hole, and I would say it's very fitting. Looks like
Okay,
he's
so
he's running
taking a
around a
different
little
way.
bit. I'm wondering what his
I thought for a moment he was going back down the way he came to try and go looking for
maybe
stealth.
maybe he's maybe he wanted to go through the other entrance into Void.
Yeah, the left-hand side
Hmm?
rather than the right.
Maybe there's a point to that.
I do have to
Is
admit
he-
to being slightly surprised by his choice
he-
here.
I was about to say, is he lost? Is he planning on?
Oh look, it's the supply room again. Hello.
He's going in circles. All these
He goes
squares
up
make a
this way.
circle. All these
This
squares
way
make a circle.
Yeah, if he goes this way, he will reach the corridors. Going for the vent exit, however. There is also a corridor exit.
Like he's going up through vent. I guess his plan is to get into that that little supply area with all the barrels. He probably is going to look for a set of health dogs.
He's found a way through. Good. It can get a bit confusing in those air vents. You lose track of where you're going.
Yeah, especially with how dark they can get.
He's definitely looking for a hot dog barrel.
Let's see.
Oh, there we go.
Looks like he found one.
Be careful with the one that goes bang. He just needs to eat a couple and he'll be full health. He's taking some with him. They will last approximately 30 more seconds before they disappear. We'll see a nice little chime and visual effect when that happens.
Sure. All right. Wait, is he going to take the tram to Void?
He might be.
He's
Oh,
going to
that's
do it.
certainly a quick way back, and there go the hot dogs. I wonder if he knows they've gone.
I think he knows. Let's see.
He's
Yep,
just really
he is. We got ourselves a tram man. Baldric, I think we need to have a serious talk about having a tram use counter throughout. See how many times people use tram throughout first to worst.
Okay, let's see where he's going to
Alright.
set up for the stealth encryptions.
Looks like he's going to be taking the corner. Nope, he's playing it like it's Doom. He's running around and getting real aggressive, gunning those SO6 down before they can even get into the room.
Being proactive with the SO6, that's great news to see.
Yep, I believe his stealths are up.
They are indeed.
Yep,
He's already taken
he's
one out.
got a couple. Oh, there it is.
Oh, he lost track of where it was.
He lost it in the stars.
Come on.
All right, and there's
Did you get it?
just one more, I believe, hiding on him. Oh, it's right
Yep,
there.
It's by the entrance on the left.
Yeah, we just saw the shimmer. Oh, there it
we
is.
go.
And he's got it. That is it for the swarms.
Okay. So he has popped his health. He's back at full health again.
Analyzing system.
Took a few hits there. Makes you wonder how confident he is for the rest of the nodes here. Next up is the polymorphic,
Yes, sir.
aka the bane of everyone's existence.
The polymorphic, aka the pain in the ass, aka the dummy thick recursive.
You mean the dummy thick agile? But yes.
I mean that also works. I mean you can go either way with it.
You could, I guess.
It's literally just the worst. It's the worst of both worlds.
It's oh, he's gone for the ghost for it.
Ooh, that's
So
not
he's not going to have to worry about the SO6 at all here.
Yeah, honestly, running a stealth or any shield dog for the polymorph is not a bad strategy. It gives you a reason to focus on the encryption as opposed to having to juggle between SOSIGs and whatever this monstrosity is. And that is it for the polymorphic.
Advancing to next
That focus did him well. The movement of it going into that corner was
analyzing
definitely made it easier for him as well. Its movement was restricted, so it didn't throw him off so much.
Yes, sir. All right.
Okay. Took another shot there, but he is doing a good job at holding these Sussex down. Where
Sir,
is
keep in-
the where is the regenerative going to
It's
pop?
it's right there in the center of the room.
see
Looks
it.
like he's getting ready for it.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Looks like
getting
going for a fairly close clear.
he's getting up and close for it, using the IA2 to clear out the regenerative.
That's a good clear method. He's taking gun for the center first.
Yeah, you
Working his
definitely
way
want
out.
to keep tabs on the centerpiece. Otherwise, all them blocks just
hold successful.
come back, and all that hard work goes to waste. And that is it for the fourth hold. Sploup on his way to Terrorbyne. Ooh, taking the tram again.
Yep, the supply point is just outside the hub,
Sir,
so he's going for a quick supply
Probably-
point entry.
probably the most annoying of the supply points on the fifth hold. Presidio, I believe, if I remember right, this hold or this supply point is sandwiched in between two patrol spawns.
It is definitely one where the trolls will spawn around you. Sometimes they get stuck in the vents and never pop out. Other times they'll surprise you, so you need to be on your guard. You can't rely on their behavior either.
Yes, sir. You have to. It really helps to just, just get in, get what you want, and get out, and try not to waste too much time.
Definitely
With
helps
this
if you
supply
know what
point.
you want.
Let's see. Here's the big question. Do you think he'll be one of the few people that rolls an antimat? Or do you think he'll just main his shotgun on the refractive? I will say if he gets himself a bullet boost, he might stick with the shotgun.
Well, he's got himself another ghost to
Yes.
help him.
Oh? We're getting ammo?
Potentially.
Thinking about it. Looks like he's
He's
getting
going for
himself
armor
some
piercing.
armor piercing. That will be interesting.
There won't have any problems with the tier 3 SO6 in the final hold, at least.
No, sir. You know, if anything, the bright side with getting armor piercing, even if it isn't good for head popping, you still are guaranteed a one-shot kill on all the SO6.
Right. I mean, you can definitely take down the tier 3 SO6 without the armor piercing with a 5.56. However, it definitely makes it easier.
Yes, sir. It takes it from a possible maybe to a guarantee, which always helps out.
I'm surprised to see that he hasn't gone for another upgrade hot dog.
You know, me too. I think I'm
I
not
believe
sure.
he has 3 points, which is enough for an ammunition hot dog, either
Yeah,
infinite ammo or a bullet boost.
Yeah, I'm
Both of which
curious
could
to
really help him
see.
out here.
I'm curious to see if he'll try to go for the number 4 buckshot on the refractive. I noticed number 4, when you're not using bullet boost, from what I've seen from, I believe it was Neki, it doesn't really hold up against the refractive.
Yeah, bullet boost is
But-
approximately 4 times as much damage, so we're looking at, I guess, 7 or 8 shots to clear it without the bullet boost.
Sir, I mean, he might be able to do just fine with the 5.56, but if it's using armor piercing,
Hold this
Well, we will have to see because he is now in it. He is in the turbine. Let's see if the turbine has what it takes to put a stop to Sploup, or if Sploup will make it to the other side. Alright, looks like he's sticking to the center, not going to the top either. Alright, the cascading is up. Alright, he's got it popped, got it down to the cheesy bits. Alright.
Quick reload and back to it.
He's taking his time with them a little bit. Oh!
Oh.
Did he?
Oh,
Oh no!
oh no.
Oh
folks.
no!
Gotta keep moving.
Yeah.
He got green
Yeah.
berried.
Yep. I mean, that was a good run.
Yes, sir. That was
Is that our first green berry of the tournament?
No.
Yes, I believe
No.
that is indeed a green berry kill.
But it wasn't the first.
Oh, and it probably won't be the last either. That was looking so good.
Yep.
It was.
It was. That was a really good run. You definitely have what it takes to make it through. You just got really unlucky with that green berry.
Did either
Yeah,
of you guys
I
hear
should
the
have been
green
moving.
berry?
No.
Did anybody hear it? I didn't hear it.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Hoyt. The Sosigs have been very reluctant with throwing the green berry nades. That I kind of forget they have them sometimes.
If you keep in one position, they will throw.
Yeah.
Keep moving, and at least then, if they do throw, it'll be somewhere behind you.
All right, with an 805,800, that puts you in 31st place currently in
Yeah.
the scores.
Not bad.
That's not too terrible. You might be able to qualify with a score like that. It'd be on the lower end, but
Yeah.
I won't lie, you're probably a little bit off where you need to be. Unfortunately, we can only take so many people through into the double elimination.
Yes, all right.
So I don't want to get your hopes up at all.
Oh,
So
no,
what
no,
do you
no.
think of your roles in that run?
I mean, I love that gun, but
Mhm.
I shouldn't have wasted so much money to upgrade the mags.
It does
Which
take
too
so much money
Yeah.
to upgrade
yeah.
the Stanags.
I went from like 20 to 25 for 3 points, and that's not worth it. But yeah, I should have used this, but yeah.
I don't think
It's
Yeah.
alright.
any of
This
us
gun is
saw
good.
that
That was a
very
good
coming.
gun to get.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely rolling a 6-point AR is definitely a big gamble. You either get a really good rifle starting with 30-round mags, or you get a 10-round hunk of junk.
Yeah.
Either way,
there's some
you
in
get a good
between.
rifle. It's just how expensive it is going to be to upgrade.
You
to
say
higher
that
mags.
until you get either the VSS or the AS Val in your run, which
I
aren't
am
terrible,
curious.
but
You've gotten to the end of this run with 0 optics or red dots on any of your guns. Is that
Yeah.
a choice, or is that how it shook
Nope.
out?
Yeah. I wasted a lot of money on those mags and on this. But yeah.
it just
We were
we do have-
wondering why you didn't make the purchase of the bolt action in the first supply room.
I don't know. I didn't think about it. I should have, but that would have
it's
been
all good. Sometimes that's just
good.
how it goes. Once you get into it, you just kind of let your instincts do the rest.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I do like a man who will just run into hold one with a revolver. That's some swag, all right?
Oh, I
Yeah.
can respect
Alright.
that totally.
Well,
I love
mean,
someone
I
who will just
tried.
run with a revolver.
Well, I guess
Uh,
with that all being said, would you guys say we're ready to take some questions from chat?
I think we are indeed.
All right. Well, let's see if we have any right off the rip.
Well, Cessna, not a question, but they said that it was a fun run to watch.
oh, nice.
Yes, sir. Actually, I
Um,
do have one question. Did
Mhm.
you get all of the tokens, or did you let a few pass?
On in the box?
In the
yeah,
Yeah.
boxes,
Oh,
yes.
uh, I think I took them all, but maybe I forgot some. Maybe.
Well,
when you're doing your practice runs, do you always breach into the void room with the train?
Nope,
'Cause
nope.
it does look fun.
Yeah, I mean, it was a first time because I was searching for like a sausage box
Mhm.
to heal up, but I was like, yeah, I'll take the train. I'll take the metro.
oh, there you go.
I did like the care that you handled the explosive barrel with.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is a man who has died by just picking one of these up before.
Oh yeah. Was that my first? Probably
Definitely.
not my last.
All right.
Well,
Well,
I can agree that breaching into void using the train is definitely the fun way to enter.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was surprised that I was like kind of stealthy with it. Like
all right.
As,
they
as
didn't.
stealthy as appearing and
Yeah.
instantly is uh, instantly firing on full auto as 06 can be.
Yeah.
All right. Well, with that being said, we do have one more question for you, and this comes from Guardian MMC, and he is asking the big question, and that is
Mhm.
why hot dogs?
Because they're tasty. I think you hunt them for food.
That is true. I do hunt hot dogs for food here
Yeah.
in America. Yeah, that's what we do here.
People in New York looking for that hot dog stand, just like all kitted up.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I guess with that being said, we've got the scores in, the
Yep.
questions answered. Do you have anything else you'd like to say to chat before we close it out?
But I mean, thank you for hosting this. That was fun. Hope to get in the next round.
All right. Well, we hope to see you there. All right. Well, I guess with
Yep.
that being said, we're ready to close everything out. To everyone still there, stay hydrated, keep practicing, and we will see you in the next round of First to Worst. Later.